All right, good afternoon, everybody. We're going to take a few minutes today, about 5 minutes, to talk about the service buyer. We're going to talk about 3 things with the service buyer. We're going to talk about, who the service buyer is. We're going to talk about what the service buyer cares about. And we're also going to spend a few minutes talking about how and why Salesforce can fit these needs of the service buyer. So Kathleen, would you mind giving me a few examples, maybe 1 or 2, of some service buyers that you've talked to here at Salesforce?
A VP of service.
Awesome.
And I've also talked to a director of customer service.
Oh, the director. Great example. So yeah, anybody that has their hand in the customer service, it might come out as customer engagement, it might come out as like a support supervisor, like Mike said from our sales example, it could at a smaller business. It might still be that CEO or chief operations officer running some of these support things. I know I used to work at a small company and our mantra was anybody on the ops team does customer service. So it could really be a bunch of different people looking for that service, those service needs. But what are these service needs? So 2 quick needs that come to mind of what the service buyer cares about is the first is they need to be able to do more with less. When you think of a business, you want to grow. You want to have more customers. You want to make more money. Every time you grow, you can't be adding and doubling your service department. You need these agents to be able to do more with less. We want our agents to be productive and quick with all of the tools that they have, so we don't have to add more agents constantly just to have these really good response times. Another thing that service buyers cares about, this is not always obvious, is they actually very much care about scores and numbers. And that's going to look like a CSAT score. It might look like an NPS score. It could also even look more down like a reviews or a rating system. I know whenever I buy anything or even use anything, I always scroll down on the internet to those reviews and ratings to see what other people said about a product or about like a restaurant or any sort of business like that. So that's going to be really important as well to these service buyers. So the big question, how and why will Salesforce help them with these things? The first is going to be Service Cloud. Service Cloud is going to give you a 360-degree view of your customer. And why is this important? This is going to help your agents be faster and be smarter and be personalized with their support. How is Service Cloud going to do this? The first is very similar to Sales Cloud. Service Cloud is an anywhere tool. Phones, emails, people can talk through Twitter, through Facebook. How does the customer want to be reached out? We'll reach out to them that way. We're not going to make them jump through hoops, and we also aren't going to jump through hoops to provide this service. It also is going to have something called ticket routing. So this means when a ticket comes in, a support ticket that is, it'll be routed first to the right rep, so the reps that are specializing in what they do best, and to urgency. So we know that like business ending tickets are going to go quick. And the last is that it's also going to suggest support articles. So maybe if I go in and I'm looking for an answer to just a really quick fix question, Service Cloud will help me get to that answer faster so I can get like on the spot customer care. Another great service tool beyond Service Cloud is going to be something called Desk.com. Desk.com is out of the box. This means when you get it, it's easy to set up. So if I'm a really busy CEO and I'm handling all my customer support, I just want something that I can get started with. I don't want to implement for weeks or months. I want to get going now. With that, it's also very scalable. So as a CEO, eventually I'll be able to add or pass off all of my Desk.com and service features as my company grows to more and more agents and more customers. And then lastly, we have something called knowledge bases. These are going to be really similar to those help articles we just talked about, but they're a great place for customers to go and get answers to their questions on the spot very quickly. Another great service product beyond Service Cloud and Desk.com is going to be something called customer communities. customer communities are going to be like a home base of engagement for your customers. How is this going to help? First, if I have a place to go or all my customers to go to talk and get support, I'm going to have lower support tickets. This is going to help me do more with less. The other thing I'm going to have is I'm going to have a positive place for word of mouth. Especially as a small business, when we're really waiting on reviews and ratings, but also referral business and renewal business is a chunk of what's coming in. We want to have positive word of mouth everywhere we can go. And the last is that customer communities really provides engagement of customers. Think about times that you buy something and never use it, you buy something and forget you have it. Communities is going to allow you to not only talk to other people that have it, but get ideas about add-ons and other products, and this is just going to drive business up. So with you have a couple different options of a communities route, an out-of-the-box desk.com, or a customizable service cloud, but all of these are going to help you have positive customer satisfaction and engagement, leading to renewals and referrals, but also help you do more with less so you can be a full functioning business without a whole service team necessarily behind you.